All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chid from Goon and Evil Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it's to preview the Crystal Palace versus Arsenal game. And literally, like my title says, mark my words, this ain't going to be an easy game. Yes, I know there's going to be people that say to me, what are you talking about, Chid? You know, this is a different Arsenal. This is an Arsenal who just all they do is win, win, win. But as I always say, Arsenal fans have short memories, you know. We always struggle at Selhurst Park. And yes, all right, that was a banger Arsenal thing, but the ground is not an easy place to go to. Now, people will immediately, and I can already sense it happening, people will immediately point to the fact that at the moment they are what, 15th in the league? And their last three matches they've lost, and the one before that was a 0-0 to Newcastle, and then the one, so they haven't actually won in the league, because I know they won their Carling Cup, whatever the hell, Carabao Cup, whatever you call that cup, 3-0 against West Brom, but they haven't won in the league since Huddersfield away, and that was on the 15th of September. So they are going through a bit of a barren run, but you just know these guys are going to show up for us. But on the flip side, for us, this is a bit of a spiritual game in a way. And I'm not just talking about the fact that it's a London derby or it's a North versus South thing or none of that. It's more about the fact that, to me, this was the site of where we lost last season and it all went to shit. This is where I personally, as an Arsenal fan, realised, oh no, something really bad is happening at this club last season. It just seemed like the players, for one of the very first times I can remember as an Arsenal fan, just looked like they weren't trying. It looked like they didn't care. It looked like they didn't give a shit, and the fans sensed that. And the fans turned on those players. And poor Hector Bellerin. Now, that's why, if you notice with me, whenever Lee's on the show or whoever's criticizing Bellerin, you'll notice I never go too overboard when it comes to criticizing Bellerin. I'll laugh at the Zoolander jokes. I think it's funny. Like, I laughed my ass off when Ola called him Zoolander straight to his face on Monday. But I will never go too inner on him, because I tell you what, facing that away fans, I've been away as an Arsenal fan. Away fans are different to Emirates fans, you know. Away fans are passionate. They can be vicious too. And the way people were going in on Hector. I mean, a friend of the show, Mike, I was with him at the game on Monday. He was telling me that he was there at Crystal Palace. In fact, he's going there on Sunday as well. And he said that even he was shocked by the way that people were just going after him. That Bellerin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He came to take that throw in, and just people went after him. People were just, they were screaming all kinds of things, bloody murder at him. And it was a tough game to watch. It was a tough atmosphere I can imagine to be in. And for us, we almost need to exercise that demon in a way. You know, it's all well and good going on these long runs, and don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying every minute of it. But in a way, there's something really spiritual, for me at least anyway, about this game, that we need to kind of just say, all right, if we're really about this life this season, let's put that right, put that wrong right. Which might sound like I'm predicting a crushing win. Let's see. Before I get to my prediction, let's talk about my 1-11. So I think my 1-11 is pretty simple. I think it's going to be one that a lot of you do agree with too. I don't think Selhurst Park is typically quite a tight pitch. It's pretty much like the old Highbury pitches. They're very tight. It's going to require a lot of intricate passing. I mean, this is one of those times where sideways passing I actually think is going to be quite effective, which might sound unusual because you would think in a wider pitch, surely it'd be more effective. No, I don't think so. I think in a tighter pitch, intricate passing, all them training sessions where you've seen us play that, where what I call piggy in the middle. I don't know if they still call it. I don't know if the kids still call it that. But piggy in the middle is basically when you plot one player in the middle and they're basically chasing the ball and you pass it around the circle until it's intercepted. That's what I called piggy in the middle back in the day. I don't know if they still call it that now. But that type of game is going to be required at Selhurst Park. Conversely, I think Palace will do what they always do. They'll rough us up and they'll try and hit us in the break through people like Saha. I don't know if Saha is playing in this game. I got to admit, I haven't looked at their news too tough in terms of their team news. I don't know if Saha is due to play or not. But what I will say is that I think that this game is going to be a good test of character, because I think people are looking ahead to the Liverpool game. And I can understand that. But to me, I think this is a bit of a test. So with that being said, this would be the 1 to 11 that I pick. I'd go with Leno in goal. Let's keep the momentum going. He's playing well. He's our number one. At some point, we are going to have to reintroduce Czech back into the side, but probably as a number 2, to be perfectly honest. I'm guessing Blackpool will be the time when we do that. But for now, Leno starts for me in this game. Right back, I play Hector Bellerin. I think he's playing very well. Very, very well at the moment. I can't shit on him. He was excellent on Monday. Absolutely excellent. He was rested midweek, rightly so, against Sporting, and I expect him to come back into the team. Next to Hector, I'm going to play Squadran Mustafi, which might surprise a lot of you, but I'm going to play him. To be honest, I don't think he's been spectacular, but I think he's been okay. And I think he was rested on Thursday with a view of playing today, so I expect Emre to start him anyway. So I'd play him. Honestly, I'd play Rob Holding. Don't get me wrong, nothing that Socrates has done, but I think the kid is playing well. I think you send the wrong message out to him if you just drop him for this game. He's been playing very, very well lately, and I play Rob Holding in this game. And I know a lot of you might think, well, why not just play Holding and Socrates? And listen, before you start suggesting that in the comments, if that's what you want to do, not a problem. As I always tell you guys, I'm interested genuinely to know what your 1 to 11 is. But that, for me, would be what I'd play in this particular game. Left back, I'm hoping and praying that we actually have a left back to play in this game. So I'm going to hope that Monreal has recovered. My understanding was that Monreal was a little bit ahead of schedule than Kolasinac. So hopefully Monreal will be fit and able to play in this game. In the middle, I play Torreira, our little pit bull. I love him. I love him. Torreira plays in this game. I return Granit Xhaka to his rightful position. I think he's had an okay season. Much like Mustafi, I don't think he's particularly pulled up trees. I think he's had maybe, out of the 9 Premier League games we've had, he's had 2 really good ones and then 7 okay ones. Some 5 okay ones and 2 poor ones, which is all right for Xhaka, to be honest. So I play him. He always generally plays well again with Torreira. So I play him in this game. The 3 attacking midfielders, as I like to call them. In the number 10 spot, play Mesut Ozil. Was fantastic on Monday. Absolutely fantastic on Monday. And I tell you what, if the captaincy, this is the second time I've seen him play well with the captain's armband. If that's what it takes, give him the tan captain's armband. I don't even know what we're wasting time for. Mesut Ozil plays as number 10. On the right-hand side, I play Alex Iwobi. someone who has been completely transformed by Emre. I don't know what juju he's worked on Alex Iwobi. It's definitely the best kind. Let's keep it going, brother. I'm hoping, you guys know it's dear to my heart, fellow Niger man. So I'm hoping the consistency continues in him and he continues playing well. So for me, Alex Iwobi plays on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. For me, I thought he did okay on Thursday. Unfortunately, it's what I've always said with Aubameyang. He can't play up front by himself. I think he needs that support striker, which ideally is a Lacazette, which is who I'd also stick up front. Alexandre Lacazette is my number 9. Like I say, I think this will be tough. I know that many people predict 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. And in a way, it'd be poetic, as I said at the very start of the show. I think this is a bit of a spiritual match for us. Maybe spiritual is the wrong word. Symbolic match for us, probably a better way of putting it. But I think we'll win. I think it'll be 2-0 to the Arsenal. And on to the next. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm praying. You guys let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments below. If you liked this video, crush, destroy, drop kick the shit out of that like button. I appreciate every time you guys do that. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a couple of guests on. I'm just waiting for confirmation from them. And once I do get that confirmation, I'll be able to announce it on Twitter, which is @ColossalChig, @ColossalChig. I'll leave that in the description below if you're watching this on the playback. All right, people, I'm out of here. I know it's cold. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take care.